Hi Pisces, welcome back to Key Wisdom Tarot. My name is Ruth and I'm your Reiki Master and Tarot Reader. This Pisces is your intuitive reading for the time between the 10th and the 24th of April. I'll draw how many cards are necessary. The first row will be regarding the first week and the second row regarding the second week, okay? But it's fluid because it's tarot. Okay, my darlings. Now, I am doing something a little bit different in your videos this time because I am a Reiki master and I never ever talked to you about Reiki. Reiki is such a special, special gift. But I have actually been intuitively guided to include Reiki in your readings today, okay? So before I meditated earlier when I was meditating, I've intended that you all receive Reiki in your reading. Now, when we do Reiki at a distance, when we perform distance Reiki, we intend that the Reiki is received for your highest good. And we also intend that it's received at the time when it's appropriate for you to receive it, okay? So if you're driving your car when you're listening to this, as some of my viewers do, they tell me, you probably won't receive it then, okay? It'll be at an appropriate time for you to receive that healing, okay? But all of you should be getting some Reiki during this or at some point when you connect with this reading, okay? Now, I've already shuffled and meditated. I'll do a little bit more of that on camera, my darlings, and then we'll get started with your reading, okay? Okay, my darlings, card at the base of your reading is the Six of Pentacles. Now, the card at the base of the reading is the overall energy of this time, or it's the perspective that you need to see this reading through. And that is the energy of the Six of Pentacles, okay? So get ready to receive your Reiki. Okay, that's a little hint. This card basically means that all your efforts will be rewarded. Pentacles energy is about manifestation, okay? So you're manifesting rewards right now. It might not feel like that today when you receive this reading, but the energy that you've put into trying to gain security or trying to heal or trying to achieve something, it will be rewarded. That's what you've got to remember over this next couple of weeks, okay? So you've made some progress. You might not feel that today when you watch this reading, but you are making progress. You are getting better. You are getting somewhere, which is excellent. I just wanted to draw your attention just quickly to the astrology before we start. And for those of you that follow me on Instagram and on Facebook, you'll have seen these already. You can find out information below. If you just read below, I talk to you in depth about retrograde season and about the impact of the astrology on us this month. Also, an important transit which I picked up on was Venus in Pisces on the 26th of March. That moved, and this is really the universe helping really to heal our heart chakras, our heart space, and helping to bring in some new emotional experiences for us that are positive, okay? So I've done a reading on this, an intuitive reading. It's quite a long reading actually, but that reading is available for you to view, and I really do suggest that you watch it, because when I'm drawn to do intuitive readings for the collective, which is not often, there's definitely a message there for you if you're drawn to it. So I definitely recommend you watch that as well. Okay, let's get started, You clarify you want to come out straight away. So you clarify you must be clarifying this. This is the first card that comes out, the Devil. Now, don't be scared when you see the Devil, because I'm a Capricorn and I'm fabulous, and this is our energy. Now, the Devil energy is about being committed to manifesting security in some way. being committed to worldly pursuits, being committed to trying to make money or trying to establish security for your family or a secure job or whatever. But actually, the beauty of of this process of being so focused on gaining this type of security is that it actually forces us to also look at our emotions and our feelings. How do we feel about the things that we're doing? How do we feel about the things that we're committed to? And that's what the devil energy represents. It's about, how do you feel about this life that you've committed to? That's the question of the devil energy, okay? Because sometimes we suppress our joys and our loves in order to have security. But as I said to my brother-in-law, who is a Pisces actually, I said to him yesterday, that security does not ensure our happiness. Our happiness ensures our security. And that is like, it's like me. I used to be a teacher, as you know. This time last year, I was still officially a teacher, I suppose. And an English teacher. I've been in that for 10 years. And I thought that if I was secure in my job, then I would be happy in my life because I'd have enough money and I'd have a good salary and I'd have, the stuff that but I wasn't happy. Now, because I went after what I wanted, which is my key wisdom tarot, and I'm happy. I'm really happy. And this is a kind of healing. So you're healing from something in a similar vein in what I'm talking about, okay? Temperance, I always tell you, is the card of mindfulness. The card of being present. The card of being aware of what you are experiencing right now. So this is a beautiful combination, these cards. This is a beautiful combination because this is saying you're coming into awareness. You're coming into awareness of the things that you have been going after to try to sustain your security. And you're recognizing that it's not all about security, it's about happiness. That's the truth of the devil energy. The devil energy is, it's not all about getting the job, getting the mortgage, having the status. It's not about that. That's what the devil, that's the dichotomy, if you will, the what's the word? Contrast of the devil energy. It's meant to bring you into the light. The heavy focus on worldly pursuits and worldly possessions actually brings you enlightenment in the end. And you're coming into that enlightenment now. Wow. That's beautiful, actually. The combination of those two cards. I mean, I've done a video actually on temperance, so watch that in my Key Wisdom playlist. And the devil energy, for those followers, Key Wisdom Tarot on Instagram and on Facebook, you will have read the post that I did in January. You can still find it now. It's available. Read it and you'll see how beautiful those energies are together, because it's saying that you're healing from the restrictions that you felt. Yeah, we all need to earn money in life. We do. We do need to earn money. We do need to have security. We do need to pay our rent. We do. All of us need that. 100%. I totally agree with you. But it doesn't mean that you have to do it in the way that you think you have to do it. You don't have to have security in the way. You don't have to be married to be secure. You don't have to have kids to have security. You don't have to have a pension or whatever. Do you know what I mean? That's the healing that you're going to be experiencing this Pisces. I'm so happy for you. This injection of energy. I'm going to turn that other one around so I don't see it. I like to be surprised like you. This injection of energy, this injection of energy, this new energy coming in, this new feelings coming through for you, because you haven't felt like this. You felt before that you've plodding through your life going, well, I've got to get a job. I've got to do things in this way, the way that society tells me to do them. That's the way that I'm going to do them. But as I said, if you commit to doing the things that society tells you to do, eventually you realise that society is wrong and that you as an individual matter. That your dreams matter, that your hopes matter, that what you want matters. Your wishes, they matter. That's what the devil energy teaches us. that those things do matter and you should go after those things. Very healing energy. And I knew it was the Five of Pentacles in the background, because this is how you've been feeling. Isolated. Some of you may have been unwell. Some of you may have been away, cut off from people almost. Cut off from compassion as well. Like, this is what I mean. It's like people don't think it matters. People think that the most important thing is to have a job, pay your bills. What else? You know, I don't know, whatever. People think that that's really like the most important thing in life. That makes me, I used to think like that. Makes me laugh. Makes me laugh that I thought like that for so long. Because it's like, no, the most important thing in your life is that you be happy. And the universe will 100% support you in your endeavours if you go after being happiness. You will automatically get security. Automatically. You don't believe me, do you? You don't believe me? When I set up my YouTube channel last year, I had zero. No money. No savings. No, I didn't know when I was going to get... I didn't know. But that's what happened. That's what happened for me. Universe provided. I booked my first personal reading the first time I put video. I got my first 1,000 subscribers within 4 weeks. Started earning money immediately. So I tell you what, it's because you're tied. You're stuck. Society's No. Society's not bullshit. We built this society. That's fine, but this is not. It's not real. The actual things that you think are holding you back are not real. They're not real. They're myths that society tells us so that we pay our taxes. They're myths. You're starting to realise that. Don't believe me. You're starting to realise it. You'll see it for yourself, Pisces. You'll see it for yourself. And as I said, the universe will reward you. And what did I say? I ain't lying. When I tell you these things, I ain't telling you because I'm lying. You see how secure your life is if you stay committed to something that you hate just because it pays the bills. You see how secure are you? How happy are you? Yeah, you can pay your bills. Are you happy though? And does it not matter that you're happy? The universe wants you to be happy. God, the angels, Allah, whatever you believe in, want you to be happy. They don't care if you're rich. But they'll still give you everything that you need in the worldly way to pay your bills. I ain't got kicked out of I'm here. I'm still in my same house. I ain't lost I've still got my car. I'm going in all day on the 24th. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Because it is bullshit. Sorry to swear. I don't usually swear, do I? We will be supported by the universe if we do what is in our DNA. Jesus walked around, went on a pilgrimage. He didn't starve to death when he was in the desert. He didn't starve to death, did he? He was like, I just need to go. I just need to go and understand the world. I'm going to go in the desert for 30 years. I'm going to wander the desert. Did he die? No. He didn't die. The universe provided for him. He had shelter, he had food, he had what he needed. That's what you will have. You'll have shelter, you'll have food, you'll have exactly what you need. And more than that, you'll have wisdom. More than that, you'll have happiness. More than that, you'll have success. More than that, you'll be fulfilling what is in your DNA, your birthright. That's what you need to remember. I've been in bed for the whole of the year. Not because I wanted to, by the way, because of the energy. If I don't put videos out, I don't make money. But have I got money? Yeah. Am I going in all day next week? Yeah, I'm going in all day. I can afford to. Yeah, I can. The universe provides for you. And this is the universe saying, we're going to provide. It's your birthright. Do not worry, Pisces. I've got your back, Pisces. This is where you are meant to be going, Pisces. You're going to be victorious, Pisces. So what? What more do you want me to say? If you ain't going to listen to me, and you ain't going to listen to cards, and you ain't going to listen to the universe, listen to you. Listen to what is within your heart. Listen to what your soul is telling you. Listen to that and follow that. And know that your efforts will be rewarded and supported by the universe. That you will have food and you will have shelter. You will have enough money. Know that. My twin sister, she said to me last year, I had this time last year on phone to her, she was like, how can you quit your job, Ruth? You've got a good pension. Maybe you should do some saving. I had to because of my car. I wouldn't have. The tower came in. My car failed. That was my tower moment. And I knew I had a window of an opportunity. Whilst my car wasn't on the road, so I couldn't drive because I don't work in the same city that I live. So it would have been too difficult to get to work. So I couldn't. So I had a window of time. And everyone was saying to me, are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure? And I felt like this. I was certain. And I've always had everything that I need. Anyway. So this is you going for it and releasing this. Thank the universe you're releasing this. Stop suppressing. Read my post about control. You need to follow me on Instagram and Facebook. This is what my post about control is. And it's about this card here. If you persevere with the discomfort, will the situation improve? That's for you to answer that question. This is him. If you persevere with this discomfort, will the situation improve, Pisces? Will it? So you can do that or you can do this. That's what you can do. You can carry on like this. You can carry on suppressing your soul, suppressing the higher wisdom that's coming through you, suppressing your DNA. You can carry on in that energy, saying, well, I've got bills to pay, but I've got kids to feed. So I'm going to do something that makes me miserable. I'm going to do something that makes me miserable, or stay in a relationship that makes me miserable just because I don't want my kids to be from a broken home. Well, then that's your choice then. That's your choice. It's not what the universe wants for you. You can do that or you can do this. You can go towards something that you love, because if you go towards something that you love, that is what will provide you with security. The money is not the security. What you love is what that's where the security is, not the money. Or not the fact that you've got a marriage license. I mean, I ain't dismissive. I'm not dismissing your commitment to the life that you have built. I'm not dismissing it. I was committed. 10 years I gave to teaching. 10 years. I was committed to that. But if I was honest with myself, why was I committed to that? That's the question you've got to ask yourself. Why am I committing to this? Because some of you are doing that. And you're not realising that you're tied to something that actually is not. You've got to pay attention to how pay attention. Pay attention to how you're feeling, because that will bring you enlightenment. That will bring you expansion. That will bring you healing. That will bring you wisdom. Pay attention to what you feel and act on it. Act on it. You get balance. You get everything you need by doing that. Look, I mean, if this is a love relationship, if you have been refusing to go back with her or with him, or refusing to start a relationship because of the past, because of what he did to you or what she did to you or what they did to you. But someone's here that wants to commit to you or that wants to love you, and you're refusing to do that. You've got to listen. Oh, beautiful. The Emperor, you know, he's not here. He's not here because he's like, do you know what? Actually, Stuart, my brother-in-law, his son, who's his first birthday, who walked for the first time yesterday, and I was there to hold him, me and Tiny. Anyway, his son is his firstborn is an emperor, is an Aries. This is Aries cards. This is fire, and it's masculine energy. It's acting confidently, it's behaving confidently, taking confident action. And we take confident action because we understand where we've come from, we understand where we've been. The Emperor understands where he's been, and now and that's why he's confident. He can act confidently and move confidently in the direction that he wants to go in. Some of you, this is love. Some of you, this is love. Some of you are wanting a new relationship. You've been in isolation from somebody, and that's because you feel vulnerable because of another past relationship, another situation that was rubbish, that made you feel bad, that made you feel inadequate, that gave you a lot of emotional baggage. It's time to change from that. It's time to speak to that person, to reach out to that person that you love, because they still love you. Or it's time for you to go toward the direction that you want to go in work, because that situation will love you back. That situation will support you back. If you want to quit your job as a surgeon and become a poet, then do that, because it will love you back, and you can act confidently. And I know this is what I'm saying. People say to me, Ruth, but I've got to pay my bills. I'm what? Did I not have to pay my bills? I don't have a husband. I have to pay for everything myself. I don't have no backup plan. I don't have no other earnings coming in this house apart from what I earn, apart from Key Wisdom Tarot. Yes, Tiny. Yes. Good boy. Thank you. You know, when Tiny comes involved, Tiny wants you to listen, as do I. Good boy, Tiny. Perfect timing as usual. Yes, we know, don't we, Tiny? We're saying, aren't we? And you, look at him. And you lot, there's some people say to me, Ruth, oh well, you know, you're just being irresponsible. I'm a Capricorn. I ain't irresponsible, believe me. I'm an intelligent woman. I ain't Nigerian. I ain't irresponsible, believe me. I'm telling you this because this is the energy of these cards, and also this is how the reading wants to come out. And also, Key Wisdom Tarot is about wisdom. Wisdom is gained through experience. So what I'm telling you, you can wait. You can wait as long as you want. You don't have to act now. You can wait for the next. I waited. The universe is going to reward you, though, for taking action toward your truth and your happiness, whether that be another person that you're in love with, a job, a situation, a passion project, whatever that may be. But you've got to know that you can act confidently and move confidently toward the thing that you want. It might be an Aries, could be a Sag, could be a Aquarius, whatever. It doesn't matter the person. It's about the actions that you can take and the questions that you should be asking yourself. Where do I want to go? What do I love? What am I engaged in and invested in? What voice can you not quiet? What urge can you not quiet? I still love him after all these years. I still love her after all these years. I wish I never missed that opportunity. I want to go back toward that person. I want to retrain and become a doctor or whatever it is. You've got to, and that if that urge is there, then you've got to follow it. You've got to stand up for it. Some of you will, this is one of two ways. Some of you will block that urge, suppress that urge like this dude is doing here. Or some of you will stand up for yourself and say, do you know what, I'm going to commit, like I did this time last year. I'm not shouting at you. I know you're saying stop shouting. I'm not shouting at you. I'm not shouting at you. This isn't. It's not personal. How the energy comes through. You know these readings are intuitive. I'm just a channel for the universe. That's it. My job is to deliver the message out it's meant to be delivered. That's it. There's no ego here. You could all turn around and say, Ruth, you're an absolute idiot. You're talking shit. You don't know what you're talking about. Blah, blah. You could do that. That's fine. That might happen. Don't matter. If that does happen, that's what's meant to happen, isn't it? That's what's meant to happen. Universe. I'm here to do this job. And I'm telling you what the energy is. I'm giving you the message, how it's coming. So some of you will, with the Seven of Wands here, some of you will refuse to go toward the thing that you want, and some of you won't. Some of you will go for it, and I want, and whatever you, yes, acting confidently. This is what this is, on what you think, on your perspective. So it looking like some of you are actually going to do it. You're actually going to go for it. You're actually going to go after the things that you want, the person that you want, the life that you want. You're actually going to go for it, and I want you to do it. I want you to put effort into it. I want you to put time into it, because you matter. You matter. What you feel matters. What you think matters. What you want matters. Don't ignore your DNA, you know, not just because you've got a freaking gas bill. Look, see, we've got two sides. Some of you are it's gonna be a bit longer for some of you. Some of you are not gonna take the leap right now. That's fine. As I said, I did not take the leap initially, but it's in your DNA, so it'll come back to the surface. It'll come back another time in your life. It'll come back, that urge. It won't disappear. 6 years old I was when I heard my calling, which was, well, I won't tell you actually. But needless to say, 30 years later, I'm here living that call. And I heard that call when I was 6 years old, and I heard that call when I was 16 years old, choosing my college, my A levels, and I heard that call when I was 18 years old, going to university, and I heard that call when I was 21 years old or 23 years old when I was becoming a teacher, and I heard that call so many times, and I ignored it, and it's fine, because now I'm living my destiny right now, so it's fine. So if some of you will hear the call and act on it, some of you will hear the call and pretend you haven't heard that call and ignore it, and that's also fine. It doesn't mean it's not in your, it's still within your, it's still your destiny to do it. It still is. It's within your DNA. It's why you are here. You might not believe me. You don't have to believe me. You don't have to believe me. You think I'm talking shit. It's fine. But I'm telling you, this is the message. That's the message. Universe obviously doesn't want that to happen, but there you go. I mean, there ain't no coincidences in this life. We're all here for the benefit of everyone. So what you do, your wishes, you live in your wishes, you live in those following those instincts and those intuition is not just for it's not just for your benefit. It is, but it's not just. It's for the benefit of the universe. It's to raise the vibration of everybody. Even if it's, I don't know, becoming a potter or becoming writing a book, whatever it is. You have got to, some of you, it's literally like there's two people, there's two types of people here, two sets of you. So whether it's getting back with another, whether it's asking somebody out, going on a date, getting remarried, starting a relationship, leaving job, starting your business, writing a book, whatever it is for you, some of you are going to do it. Some of you are going to heed that call right now. And as I said, this is the window. Stopping smoking like me. This is the window. To be fair, 2019 is the window, but this is a specific window for the heart chakras. Anything in the heart space particularly. Anything that's emotional for you, that's the window. And for healing. And so you can start something or stop something now. Right now. If you want to. Some of you will, some of you won't. It's your choice. You know, there's multiple outcomes. Six of Cups there. Some of you, this is love, as I said. But some of you, this is, like I just said to you, I was 6 years old. Didn't I just say I was 6 years old? That's me remembering. That's me. I've always known I had to do so. I always knew what I had to do, and I ignored it and ignored it and ignored it and ignored it and suppressed it and suppressed it and suppressed it. Because it's important to get a degree, because it's important to have a mortgage, because it's important to have a partner. Oh God, I mean, I did all these things for everybody else. Oh, well, I should have a partner, you know, so I'm gonna be in a relationship with someone that, you know, it was fine, it was decent enough, whatever, good enough guy, whatever. But I mean, honest to God, I think what would my life be like if I was still a teacher? It would have actually killed me. And I know that sounds dramatic, but it really would have. I'm crying because I just feel like, why do you not think you matter enough to do something that you want to do, or to go in a direction that you want to go in? Why do you think that all these other things are more important than you when they're not? It matters what you feel. It really does matter. And this is, again, it's exactly the same, isn't it? The two paths, the two people, the two sides. I really hope that some of you can transform. This is a year of transformation, of huge changes, of huge shifts. You can really do it. You can really do it this year. You can really change this year. You can really change your life. You can really make actual commitments to going toward the things that you've always known and felt, or the people that you've always known and felt that you should be with, or doing the job, the work, having the type of life that you've always known and felt that you should have. You can really have it. And the universe is saying that, yeah, it's for you, it's in your DNA, it's what you're meant to do. And if you do that, you will have everything that you need. Don't worry. We'll feed you. Don't worry. We'll take care of the bills. Don't worry. We'll make sure your kids are fed. Don't worry. And I know some of you don't believe me, but as I said, this time last year, I was in this place and I was doing a job that I didn't want to do because I needed to pay bills, and because I had, not just that, but other reasons, but whatever. Some of you can transform. So I hope, and as I said, don't think, oh my God, if I don't do it now, it's never going to happen. It will happen. If you want to do it, if you understand that you can do it, then do it. Then you can make your plans. Then you can do what you need to do. I mean, you know, follow your truth, because it's your truth that leads to your happiness, and it's your happiness that leads to your security, to your healing. That is literally what this card, Temperance, represents. There's a video about temperance in the Key Wisdom playlist as well, so do give that a watch if you need to, okay, my darlings? Right, I'm going to stop there because, blimey, that's gone on a bit, and Anyway, Pisces, thank you so much. I hope you like this reading. Give this reading a thumbs up, please. That's how you can support my channel. You can share the content of this video on your Instagram, your Facebook, your WhatsApp, etc. And don't forget to subscribe and click the bell. That will give you notifications of when I upload my new content. And you can obviously comment on this video. I always read your comments and I'd love to converse with you all. You can follow Key Wisdom Tarot on Instagram and on Facebook, and don't forget to check out the the Twin Flame reading, which I put up, and the at the end of March, and the Venus in Pisces reading. I'd suggest you read that as well. You've watched that reading as well. The readings for the collective, for the Divine Masculine, the Divine Feminine, and also what to expect at this time for our heart space and our healing. Definitely watch that video, Pisces, actually. Yeah, let me know what you think of it. I'll see you all again very soon with your next installment. Take care, my darlings. Bye.